Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tina and I'm just really happy to be here crafting with you guys today. Today I'm sharing one of my quick kits. I will put the information in the details of the post. All of our quick kits will be available on our website in our new launch in about 2 weeks, which is about the middle of August, which is really nice. But these were available for pre-order and I'm putting them on here so I can link the QR code. They come all packaged like this. You get a picture, and then down here, I'll be able to put the QR code to this video after I do this. So this is a softball themed layout, which is perfect for my guys for this year. So I've done a little pre-work because I'm a slow scrapper. Those of you who've been with me for a while know, but also these are the easy peasy parts. So let me just kind of show you what I did so far. I basically took all of the balls and I just put them on the provided mats. I love the layers of colors that are on here, and matching these softballs was this was brutal. It's such a weird color. Okay, so one of the things that I kind of wanted to show is how you do the half ones. All the full ones are easy. You just put them all in, and I decided to do my balls, the stitches, all in different directions. So all I've done so far is put my underlay piece on and then start filling it to really theme it. You're going to see it's going to come together so nice. But I did want to show you how I mark my pieces when they have to be trimmed. So I just lay them where I want them to be, and then I put the mark. So this one here, I put a little mark on there. It's real small, just like that. And then I just grab my cutter and I cut to the other side. And I go through both of them. And I do this for a lot of these projects. You'll see that this is how I kind of have found it the easiest way to do it. So that one was on the left, but I still rotate it because that's the way I cut. Now for this one here, it's a much bigger line. So when you have something like that, I put a tiny bit of adhesive. Let's get this one out of the way. I like to just put a tiny bit of adhesive like this and line it up. And then I just take a little ruler. And remember, I'm going to be cutting to the other side of it. So I'm going to go slightly to the right here. And I'm going to draw a line just like that. The line doesn't have to be pretty because we're going to cut it off. See? Barely there adhesive, and what I'm going to do is now I can line it up because this isn't a straight one. This is definitely on an angle. There we go. Slow, but with a good bit of pressure right through both of them. It just gives me the perfect cut. Why put it on there to cut it 2 times? You know, to have to do the underlay, the matte portion, and then the other one. And I'm just going to rotate this. I thought that I did a good job on it, but let me see. Nope, I want a little bit more. Let's see. I might even be brave here since I know what I want. There we go. You can always cut more off, but adding it back on, another story. Yep, that's solid advice right there. Okay, so now the whole backgrounds will be done. Let me get this last piece on. The whole backgrounds for this layout will be done, which really brings in the theme. And one of the things that I love about these easy collections is they really do rely on just the paper doing a lot of the work for you. You can see here we have a print and cut title, and then it has background piece. And I have a lot of foam tape, so I've done a lot of work ahead of time. Okay, let's talk about this piece. So dump all your pieces out. Line up those backgrounds. You're good to go. You can see here I have done my matted pieces. Now there's some pieces I'm not using in the kit. I'm not going to use these guys. All right, but what I've done is I have put, and I'm using all kinds of foam tape here. I'm using up foam tape. I have so many different kinds of foam tape going on right now, but I'm going to put all my pictures on foam tape, including this one when we're done. All right, so to build this, you're going to take the 2 lighter gray mats that you'll have, and you just want to kind of equally space them. I'm going to do a cheat. Let's bring in I need, because, you know, it's on black. Let's just flip this over because we're not really doing anything but checking it out. I'm just going to do equal spacing from the right, the left, and the top. There we go. That's really all I needed to do, because I'll put a picture on here and a picture on here, and these are 3x3 photos. And look at my guy batting. That's right. I took these with purpose. So George and Jacob, as I was talking about earlier, they, for their first time, played on the same softball team. George hasn't played softball in over 2 decades, and Jacob played his first year last year. I'm just taking the broad tip of my marker and I'm running it around the edges here just to give a little more dimension to this little centerpiece. There we go. You can jazz this up if you want. You can, you know, trace it with a black pen, all the letters. There's so many fun things you can do. Okay, so this is going to go on foam tape. And so what happened was Jacob was talking about how they needed a pitcher. And they were having trouble getting a pitcher. And the next thing you know, George had volunteered that he would offer to pitch for a game. And then the next thing you know, George was on the team and we were going to softball games, and it ended right before we left for our last vacation. We went on a mini vacay to Kentucky to the Ark. And I'm working on something with Design Space for those pictures, and I hope to share them soon. Okay, so this one's going to go right in the center. There we go. And like you can jazz that up. And now I have my 3x3 photos. I feel like I'm in further than I should be. Let's move this down a little so I have a little bit of a border around that. There we go. We'll move this one up a little too. That's why I like that forgiving adhesive until, I mean, it goes to permanent, but there you go. All right, and I don't want this to look too perfect. I even thought about putting some like mud splats and stuff, but when I scrapbooked Jacob last year, I kind of did like some background stamping to kind of make it look like the infield and stuff like that. All right, so now it has sorry, can't, softball, bye. All right, real simple, and Jake said he liked that. So that was just a really cool thing that I got to make to add to this. These are backwards. Let me flip this around. There we go. Ta-da. Okay, so after you have put this on and you put everything together here, you will have it layered like this. None of these are on foam tape. They are all just on regular adhesive. I knew that I was going to add my pictures on the foam tape, so I didn't really, want to do that. Now, you can put your pictures anywhere you would like them to be. I'm going to go ahead and start bringing my photos in so you can kind of see what I have planned. This is Jacob in the outfield, and I didn't zoom in, and then I printed this in a 6x4 photo. All of these were done on my selfie, and I trimmed it down, and he still isn't any bigger. This is them wearing the same number. And the reason why is George is wearing Jacob's uniform from last year. And this is the uniform from this year because George came in late. So they had the same number, which you never see on a team. And I thought it was super great. So I have the front of the uniforms here, side by side. And then I have this one that I took at home. So this is the only picture that's not taken out on the field. And then I have George pitching right here. And I may have to cut away, if I want to overlap these, I might have to cut away some of my foam tape, but we'll see. And then the final picture is this team photo. And this team had the best spirit. I mean, I have to tell you, this is such an awesome collection of men. Their attitudes for the game and towards each other was really just something wonderful to see. They were not the best team. They're not the first team. And some of these guys had never played before. And no matter how bad their play was, or if they messed up or anything, they all just rallied each other. They prayed for each other. They just came together, and just such an amazing collection of gentlemen. And for George and Jacob to be able to be part of it, it was just a lot of fun. And I just couldn't have been happier for them to have the experience together. All right, let's go ahead and we are going to go ahead and add these. And I think I'm going to keep my photos exactly how the layout was lined out in the picture here. I really like it. The only thing that's not in there is my heart is on that field, and that's because this was from the soccer layout and I was supposed to remove that, and it went right here. Now you do have the black piece in there, and if you wanted to do your journaling or anything right there, you could definitely do that as well, using some of the other pieces. I think I'm good to go. I'm just thinking on whether I want this one on foam tape or not. All right, let's go ahead and start peeling this and put these down. So this one here, there's a lot of balls on this, all the ball ones. So this is going to be available. It already is a baseball, and then it's available, like this side is in the MLB inspired ones. And then also with that is, tennis and soccer and softball and and anything, a volleyball, like anything that has a round ball. You know, this is what you're looking at. Somebody asked me for field hockey the other day, and I was like, okay, I'll add that to the list. All right, all my different foam tapes here. I'm just peeling everything off. And I think what I'll do is, I think I am going to keep this one flat, overlapping these two of George pitching. So let's get a good bit of adhesive on this. I love the just the small color variations on this, and it just so happened that their uniforms matched the softball. Like, that's the color of softballs. It just so happened their uniforms match them. That's I guess what they like. I don't know, but it worked for me. So, you know, I was really happy about that. All right, and these layouts are designed to go together quick to embrace your theme, and then you should have nothing left over, or what you have left over, you would probably feel pretty comfortable just disposing of it at that point. All right, there we go. Almost done. It's really good. I just have a couple things off to the side that I'm going to add to personalize my layout. All right, I want to see this a little bit of the bottom of that softball there. That's why I was taking my time to slide that up. Look at this one. Yes, I use every bit of my foam, every single bit. And I feel good about these because none of this foam is touching my pictures. Like, I don't, even this where it's overlapped, it's just a little bit. All right, so we'll put this one on. There we go. And now I have a couple things that I'm going to add. I have these that I just really like. I've been using these forever, these little small stickers. You guys who have been with me for a while, you know that I like them. You can make them on the Cricut if you can't find them, but these are really tiny, so yeah. Oh, look at the title. That is so good. Okay, so both my white and gray and my black and white ones will match here. I'm gonna flip over to these black ones, and I want to put the year in. So this says softball, and I want to put in 2024. Sometimes I will just use 2-4 because my 2s go so fast now. So I will just use like a small 2-4 instead of 2024. I mean, just to let you know, as a little saver. But we're going to see, I have to decide on where I'm going to put it. And then I'll decide. Because I don't want it to look crowded. Okay, I think I know where I'm going to put it, and I have to start from the 4. All right, I'm going to put it right here. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it right here. It's a tough decision, right? Yep, I'm going to put it right here. I don't want it to, there we go. And I do always put them on angles so that it looks intentional. I don't ever really do them straight. There we go. And then the other thing that I wanted to add, I'm going to use these, is the name of the team is True Life. This is Jacob's church, and we've actually been attending there regularly now and enjoying it. So I thought it might be nice to add True Life, and I think I'm going to put that right up here. So I'm going to start at the E. Let me slide this just a little bit towards me. One, because I have tiny little T-Rex arms. The fact that I haven't written this out to have next to me, even though it's like right here, I always write it on a piece of paper when I'm going to be moving it all over the place. Okay, and number 2 is so that, why I have to move it closer to me so I can actually see it. Okay. All right, we'll grab an L. This is when I'm not going to do a lot of journaling. I like to do, just put a little key points on here. Okay. It's amazing what we can do with, you know, putting things together, especially when they're all pre-cut for us, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And a T. There we go. Oh, I like that very, very much. Okay, and then I have this pack of bling, and I think white and black bling would look really good on this, and that's always available, but I am fortunate that I have some gray bling. So I'm going to grab, and there's so many different colors of gray on this. It's meant to be that way. Lots of different colors of grays and then just white and black. But these are even darker than what I have, and I thought these would be perfect. So I'm going to add as many of these as I would like. And there's circles all over this thing, so how perfect is that? Just adding some of that. We'll go right there. I have a feeling I'm going to need to get some more out. I'm going to let myself use as many as I would like. It seems like I have more of the large than anything else. That does not surprise me. We're going to just, I'm going to put a couple of random ones in. Okay, and then let's give a little attention to the other side. These are just the random ones that I'm putting in. There we go. And I did the random ones all large. This one's for another random one. Okay. And then this would be a cute area to just add a couple of little bling pieces onto that. And I may go back and add something to that. I think the letters would look really great traced, and then add stickles to the bat and make it look like more metalish. But I don't know if I have the nerve to do it because I don't have, you know, that full steady hand. All right, and then I think what I'll do is add these 2 right down here. It would be a shame to just let one, just to have one. I'm looking to see if there's anywhere else, but I don't want to risk. Nope, I like it the way it is. So off to the side. So there you go, and it is done. Look at this awesome softball layout. Those guys, so good. Here is George here in the back. He's pretty tall. I think Sean might be an inch or 2 taller than him. So this is my husband, George. And this is my son, Jacob, right here in that photo. And here's Jacob batting and George pitching, which I thought was just, it was a really special thing to have that. And then, whoops. This picture here, I just want to give a shout out. I asked my husband, there were days I could not go. It was so hot. They were playing in 100-degree weather and coming home literally drenched. And I said, hey, I really need a picture of the 2 of you before you get all yucky. And someone was kind enough to take that, and George sent it to me. So I'm very grateful to have that picture. But there are my guys, and this is one of our quick layouts that, as I mentioned, will be available. But I'll put information in the details of this video, and you can always feel free to reach out. Thank you so much for letting me spend a little crafty time with you today. I wish you guys great crafty fun. Take care. Bye-bye.